Hi, this is Rick. I wanted to say that I just continued my rust experiments. I took a couple of pieces of my staples that I've been forcing rust onto, and this time I simply removed the staple and then soaked a piece of paper with rust impregnated into it into my rust solution for a period of 7 hours. I'll just quickly show you the before and after here. It worked, but didn't work entirely. Paper seems unharmed, but that's it. That's the whole premise of this video. If you want to watch the rest of it, go ahead and continue watching, and you'll see how I did it, and what the outcome was. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Take care. Bye-bye. This is how the piece of paper with the staples in it looks after 5 days in the salt fog chamber, and you can see it's pretty rusty. It's pretty bad. This is as bad as you could expect to see it. There's rust literally leaking all over the page. So I think it's a pretty good test sample. They've all got about the same amount of rust with the same age of comic book paper and the same staples, so that normalizes a lot of the things we might be concerned about. Then I just save one piece up, and all I really do is just pour one capful, about 25 milliliters of my rust solution on here, and I literally just wait for 7 hours. After drying it, the paper, I just let it air dry. I put a paper towel and dabbed it with a paper towel, let it air dry for about an hour and a half, and it's dry. Looks good. The colors look still bright. The yellows are bright. Nothing seems to have faded. Paper looks quite a bit whiter. No staple, no rust on the back. There's actually a little tiny bit there, rust on the back. Still some significant rust on what I'm calling the front, Namor's foot here. So I did not get all of it. It looked about like this, like about 5 hours actually. Here's a control piece of paper. It's a neighbor that got no treatment. Here's what the paper looked like, and a similar amount of rust around the staple hole on the front. And then let's see if we can show the back here as well. Flip these over, and you can see the back. It looks pretty rusty on the control one, and this one is pretty clean. There's a tiny smidge of rust remaining, but I don't see any harm to the colors. I did not get all of the rust, so that's not great. There's a little bit left, but I think it looks better. So I mean, room for improvement certainly, but it's working somewhat. I would suggest maybe if I replenish the solution, it may have consumed the solution in the sample I gave it. Maybe I just needed to add more after a while, but that's what it looked like after 7 hours compared to a control sample. Here is a comparison of the initial versus the final piece. I didn't take an initial. I was not smart enough to take an initial of the back side of it. I really should have. You can see that in the video though, but it looks better. I would say it's not great. So it's not perfect. I think it may have consumed all of the material in the sample I gave it, so maybe needed a second dose, but better, not great. And so we move on. So I hope you liked the video. They're fun for me to make. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be doing more rust experiments in the future. I really need to work on getting the rest of that rust out of that material. This one was severely rusted, so it's not great, but it didn't. My summary is it seemed to remove most of the rust, not all of it. Didn't seem to damage the paper or the colors in any way that I could notice. And overall was, I would say, a limited success, but not perfect. And of course, as always, needs more work. So anyway, this is Rick signing out. See you later. Bye-bye.